Damn it, fellas. Look here. Sci-fi.
One for C-Lab, two for Troy Eagle, three for Wolverine to round out the trio. In this episode, everybody dies.
Broadcasting, not actually live, from inside the power band, this is The Blah. Your normal host, Mr. Wolverine Kevin Miller, is not here this week. But you've got your good old buddies Jar Ego and
Porkins.
And Chad is now Porkins.
What's up?
And we're going to be talking about the classic Star Wars ripoff, Star Crash.
I never even knew this existed. So is this a known thing in the Star Wars universe?
I think I read an article somewhere that was talking about, the Star Wars ripoff movies that came out around the time that Star Wars came out. There was this one and I think Battle Beyond the Stars and probably a couple more, but Chrissy Snaps and I decided to go down a rabbit hole and watch a couple of these things and had a rip-roaring good time laughing at how ridiculous they were. So
did you see this before proposing it?
Yes, once.
Okay, good, yeah. As in recently or way back?
No, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago, a year ago, something like that.
Yeah, sick.
Not long after we got the new TV, I think we watched it. So,
dude, yeah, get those special effects on the big screen. I like it.
Hell yeah,
real world class.
The OLED
effects.
Yeah, flashy OLED colors.
Lava lamp is the main weapon. I like it. Yeah,
fuck yeah, the monsters.
So high level here, man. This was the worst movie I've ever seen, and I loved it so fucking hard. It was so utter I honestly it was so fucking bad. I was laughing constantly at just the shittiest of dialogue, the stupidest of expositions, and the dumbest of plot. I was giggling. It was so fucking funny.
Ridiculous.
I also
costumes.
watched it on 1.3 speed just because I needed to kind of crunch time it, and it was so much funnier, faster.
Oh my god! Yeah, wow. I bet. I mean, the lines are few and far between, so it kind of wouldn't matter. Almost.
It was funny because I sat down and it was the kids were getting ready for bed. And I was I just need to try and jam a little bit of this in because I'm gonna be up all fucking night. So I watched a few minutes of it and I was this is hilarious. Why is this so bad? And then I was maybe it's because I'm watching it fast. And I turned it back to regular speed. And I was no, it's just as bad, but I kind of like it more a little bit faster. So I just kind of dialed it up a little bit, and it was really funny. And it's total sacrilege, and I don't give a fuck.
You're not missing much by speeding it up. I don't think, to be honest.
It made the acting worse, which I really liked it. When fucking Q-tip head Sideshow Bob dude is just talking about you fucking, I don't know. It's let's do space cops. And they're we're after you, Star-Lord. This is oh, go into hyperspace. So we followed your hyperspace dust and figured out where you were. Oh, you got us.
I think there's some dialogue during the there's the opening scene where the lava lamp is attacking the spaceship, but then the next thing it's Acton and Stella flying in their ship, and the first word out of Acton's mouth, or the first word out of anybody's mouth in the ship, is cops.
Yeah. And it's but the beauty of it too is he says he's oh, it's the cops, and then fucking there's 3 spaceships in a straight line on a rod in a fucking studio, and someone just runs full pelt with a camera on their shoulder to make it look like the thing's going fast. It was just the shittiest spaceship movements, and I don't know, man. It was
my god, yeah,
so good.
Yeah, not only that, they used the same scenes over and over again, to try and draw the space battles out. But they just kept showing like the same 10 shots over and over again, like sequentially. In pretty much every space battle.
And it was all like so close. My favorite, like, we're gonna have to jump around here, but like,
yeah, it was fine. This is a mess, anyways.
I have to say, my favorite was the space city, where like the mythical space city that is the ultimate weapon. After I paused time, and it was like my first fucking play school model kit, rainbow color, with spray paint, and they just like took the camera right up on that shitty ass model.
Oh yeah,
like it was supposed to be the most impressive thing ever.
It was never meant to be seen in 4K, but we saw it in 4K, and goddamn it, it was glorious. Yeah, yeah. The floating city that doesn't have a name other than the floating city.
Okay, I just like everything about this movie was wrong in every possible way, and I'm so here for it. It wasn't quite as maybe intentional as Ice Pirates. Like, I feel like, was it Ice Pirates? I feel like Ice Pirates was like,
Ice Pirates is a comedy, right?
Exactly.
It's a comedy in a sci-fi setting,
and I liked it a little bit more because of the comedy factor. But this is very close without doing it on purpose, you know.
This is, unintentionally funny. It's unintentionally very funny.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
So, some of the most fundamental errors, or I don't even know if it's a trope, but I think like that was like coming up to the climax of the movie, and it was like the bad guys were fighting the good guys, you know, fucking Darth Navarro or whatever the bad guy's name was, the Chili Peppers fucking guitarist in a cloak, evil fucking Shadow Lord dude.
You think he looked like?
He looked like Dave Navarro's cracked out like dad.
Oh, Dave Navarro. Shit, okay, yeah, he's really the Jane's Addiction guitar player, but that's, you know.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
he did a tour with the Peppers. That's fine.
Yeah. I'm intentionally fucking with Chili Pepper fandom by making him an honorary member of the band. Like,
fuck John Frusciante. Fuck
him. Whatever. The final battle with the dude, and it's like fucking Darth Navarro is standing around ordering everybody, and the Emperor and Stellastar and Acton are just standing in a throne room, like watching NPCs fight. And it was like, what stakes are there here? And then like some dumb shit happens, and Stellastar and Acton are like, "Oh, we've lost, Lord." And he's like, "Not yet. We haven't used the floating city."
The star crash. We'll come out of hyperspace at full speed. We have to sacrifice the floating city.
we must do it. I don't know, man. I just like, it was everything and nothing.
I may as well deliver this here while we're actually here in the thing. My favorite exchange of dialogue in this movie is, you know, the floating city comes out of hyperspace or whatever, and the only named henchman of what the fuck is it again? Zartharn. Zartharn is the bad guy's name.
Zartharn.
The only named henchman, Eric, whose helmet is clearly a little too small for his head. It's like he's got with the curly hair sticking out of the bottom of it. And it's like it can't quite jam it all the way down. Comes running up and he's like, "My lord." And Zartharn's like, "Yes, Eric." And this is the way Eric delivers the line. Let me try and think of the line here. A floating ship is going to crash into us. So is Eric, "My lord." Zartharn, "Yes, Eric. Eric, a floating ship is going to crash into us."
Okay, Eric.
And then Zartharn goes, "What?"
I love everything about this movie.
And then he delivers a line to a guy off camera and is like, "Destroy the ship that's on a collision course," or whatever, you know, like it's just
Okay. boss.
Yeah.
I secretly feel like every movie since this movie has taken a little piece of it and like made it better. You know, like, I feel like the like flying the floating city in on a collision course with Narfel the Gartharg's ship is like what they took from the Star Trek reboot, the opening of flying the ship, you know, like Kirk's dad flying the ship in and shit. You know, like I kind of secretly want this to be like the source of all sci-fi lore. And like,
I guess, you know,
Chief Thor, dude, fucking, we've got Drax at home. The fucking guy was my favorite guy, man. The fucking blue and purpley greenish makeup face, dude.
Thor, Robert Tessier.
Yeah, Thor. Yeah, Drax.
Yeah. Totally, we have Drax at home.
I feel like Gunn would love this movie. Like he would definitely be aware of this one. There's no world in which Gunn is not aware of this movie.
No, there's no way that he's not aware of this. Yeah, every time Robert Tessier came on screen as Thor, I was like, all I could think was, "Look at my leather jockstrap." Yeah, that one. Yeah. He's like wearing tights, essentially, like gray tights, but he has this like brown leather,
like a little leather bikini, little mankini,
jock strap with like a weird little like sort of like a thick G-string that runs up the ass. You know,
as you do,
almost like a sumo wrestler, you know, sort of apparatus.
Yeah, exactly.
Ridiculous costuming in this.
So yeah, I mean, there's no real plot here. It was smugglers take on the big bad and become the Empress. Like it was like kind of like Barbarella-ish, but nowhere near as good. And like, I don't know, man. I mean, just like every choice. Like there's nothing to talk about with the plot. Like the fucking robot dude with the cowboy accent. I loved it. I loved that it was like some Texas dude.
Yes.
Fucking robot suit. Like
L.
Time for little robot chauvinism.
Yeah.
If we lie down on the snow on the ice planet and freeze solid, we should be able to be alive if we hold hands. Because
hold my hand. I will keep your heart rate steady.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, it's so stupid.
And she's like, I just met you 5 minutes ago, but we're best friends. She's like a 5-year-old
We're
girl.
best buddies forever. Yeah.
You want to come to my birthday party? It's a unicorn party. Oh, if my mom asked your mom. Okay, dude.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad place to go. Is Carolyn Monroe, as Stella Star, and like the ridiculous wardrobe changes that were going on.
Oh my
like
God.
Sometimes mid-scene, almost like she'd be wearing something different, like a slightly different space bikini. You know,
how many space bikinis can you have?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she starts off in this like kind of Vampirella like space bikini thing with like a high collar.
But everyone else is dressed in like a fucking moo-moo, and she's just got this bikini on. Like, there's nobody else.
When she's in prison,
dressed like that.
Yeah, like this, like everybody's wearing like these like peasant rags in prison, and she's got this like Vampirella like bikini with like thigh-high boots and shit. Yeah.
The fucking 2-minute prison camp scene where they drop giant balls into a tube. Yeah.
So, exactly. Talk about a throwaway. Like, why did they even bother with? Like, they could have just eliminated that whole thing.
It's so fucking great.
It's so random and stupid. It's like literally a 2-minute scene. They get busted at the beginning of the movie, and they go in front of like the Grand Galactic tentacle head guy or whatever. Yeah. There's like the judge with like that. It's just like a floating head with like tentacles sticking off of it or whatever. And he sends her to prison
with a face projected onto it.
And yeah, she breaks out literally in like 2 minutes, and then runs into the cops that arrested her. But now they're like, "Oh no, the Emperor needs your help."
Wait. She gets busted on her ship. She breaks out of prison, and then her ship is just magically there. And then the guys, the cops busted her, like, actually, we changed our minds. It's like, okay.
Yeah. The fucking Robert Tessier and Elle, the robot, are like, oh, actually, we need your help. the Emperor needs you. Yeah. There's Zartharn has a fucking lava lamp weapon.
We can't figure out what it
is. Oh my god.
I feel like this one like torpedoed everyone's career except for Christopher Plummer, who evidently only did this movie because he wanted a free trip to Italy. Which I love.
Yes.
As a reason.
He's like, oh,
he's like,
okay,
Italy. You give me a free ticket to Italy and I'm in.
I had the best time on that film. We were in Italy.
Yeah. You hear people be like, yeah, I did it for the money. And he's just like, nah, they paid me $10,000 and they got me a flight to Italy. So I was like, okay, it was one day of work. Like, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I'd probably do it too.
I mean, outside of Star Wars being a new phenomenon, etc., like the bar wasn't particularly high for sci-fi at that point. And, you know,
that's true. I mean, the one that Nielsen one that you recommended us was pretty good.
It's one of the better ones, yeah, for sure. What the fuck is that one? It doesn't matter. People know. The bar wasn't particularly high, so whatever. I get it. I mean, you know, Hasselhoff went on to do stuff. I mean, he's never been like a.
He did.
You know, he's never done anything.
I've never heard of David Hasselhoff, but I certainly have.
Don't hassle the Hoff, man.
Don't hassle him.
Don't hassle.
But I think it was one of his earliest things. Actually, I looked in the Hoff's IMDb, and this was his second movie. His first movie was Revenge of the Cheerleaders, where he played the character of Boner a year before.
Boner
from the Revenge of the Cheerleaders. So this is kind of like, I mean, I wouldn't call it his big break, but a very, very early movie for him. If you couldn't tell by his hairdo. I
mean, it kind of has to be what propelled him into doing kind of more action-oriented roles, you know?
Yeah, I would hope so.
With his special space mask.
Dude.
That he just completely abandons for some reason in the middle.
Yeah, but like, I remember seeing that mask and being like, what the fuck is up with that mask? Like, obviously I can hear it's David Hasselhoff's voice. And then in the fucking Nuggets, he got diarrhea so bad that someone had to stand in for him with a mask on for like multiple days of shooting. So I think it's just because he was shitting himself. It's just like, okay, yeah, I mean, another perfectly valid reason to do what you did. And he's like, it's a interdimensional Starshield mask. It's like, no, it's a fucking trash can with some spray paint on.
Yeah. There's some really terrifically bad special effects going on with that mask. It's like, you know, laser beams that are shooting straight down out of his eyes, like somebody that just has no concept of like perspective, you know, and like how it would work, like
100%.
Like filming it, you know, like they're not coming out at an angle. They're just like literally like running down his chest like tears and somehow hitting all these.
I was kind of here for the laser beams, man. I mean, I don't know,
killing all these. No, I mean, I love it. I mean, to be honest, like the special effects for what this was weren't the worst I've ever seen, but
they were the best.
They were very far.
But you're right,
very far from the best. Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of here for the lasers. Like, I don't know. It's like, you know, you compare it to a Star Wars. Watching this just further reinforces my appreciation for what Lucas and team did with the original Star Wars. Like, it felt so lived in, and this felt so not lived in. You know, like there was nothing that even seemed remotely real about this movie.
No, I mean, God, not that A New Hope has the most intricate storyline, but
no,
you know, it moves along at a clip. It follows its own rules. It you know, it gets to the end, and you know, you're like, wow, okay, that was the thing. And there's like some actually good space battles and stuff like in between. Whereas this like is just this bizarre meandering mess of a story with actors that are, and again, it's not like, Harrison Ford and Carrie Fisher and Mark Hamill were like the most seasoned of actors in A New Hope, but like,
no doubt,
they delivered like a trillion times better of a performance than pretty much everybody in this movie
than this. But it's also like, I mean, I came at the initial comment about Star Wars from the lasers perspective, where like the blaster sound and the blaster feel, and even the like blaster design, spaceship design, the grittiness, the like, our everyone's favorite planet Tatooine. It just like they felt lived in, they felt real, they felt used. And I don't know, like there was one stage the henchmen in this had like guns with fucking dragon wings on them. You know what I mean? I was just like, I so thoroughly want to hang one of those dragon bat wing guns on my fucking wall, because it was like the sci-fi version of a tiger with a scope on its head. Like, I was like, yes, totally.
Yeah, the bad guys had the bat guns, and the good guys had like I don't know, they were just like a hollow tube, like a flute, or like part of a trombone or something that were.
But it was also kind of like lower back tattoo swoops on them, like the laser guns, all these little like curvy things. I don't know.
No, I think that was the bad guys with the bat guns, but like the good guys had these ones that like
kind of hard to tell.
But yeah, I mean, they were both almost, like there's like the bad guys were wearing all black, and they had these like pointy Flash Gordon looking helmets.
They did.
The good guys were wearing like lighter colors, but it was almost the same outfit.
Because when she's got the little rifles and shit, she stole them off the bad guys. That's why I'm getting confused.
And she has that thing that's like, I'm not sure if she's holding it like a rifle or a sword or.
She's not sure either, man.
Shaped like a lightning bolt, and it had like a pistol grip on it and like a stock, but she was just sort of like holding it like not by either of those things.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah,
it's kind of hard to describe the experience other than being like it's so.
I kind of like how bad of a job we're doing, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, you could more or less wrap the whole thing up by being like, if you're in the mood to watch something real so bad that it's funny, watch it.
Yeah, because it's like there's so bad. There's like bad movies, and then they're so bad they're good movies. And then you said earlier, maybe it was in the green room, so bad it's bad. I would even go to say that like this is so bad that it like causes a badness singularity and wraps around on itself to become good and then becomes bad again. Like it's just like flickering of good. Like I don't know. It is just like it is the ultimate so bad it's good movie. It's so bad it's good that like it actually kind of ruins that saying, because like up until now no movie has been this bad and also this delightful, intentionally taking a delightful death. Like it was just, I just fucking was chuckling the whole time. Like it was a fucking Mystery Science Theater movie without the fucking dudes in the front row.
I mean, I think Mystery Science Theater did this movie at one point.
Did they? I could totally see it.
Yeah.
And I like that it wasn't. Like if I watched this as a Mystery Science Theater episode, I would have appreciated the movie less, because I would have expected the shittiosity.
No, I think watching it for yourself makes it, you being the characters that make fun of it in MST3K is more fun than watching them do it,
Yeah, and a lot of times the MST3K movies, like, I wouldn't want to watch them, Like, they're all so bad that I'm like, yeah, I'm all set. Like, I wouldn't watch this without the quips. But I'm glad I watched this one without the quips. Like, it's a different thing.
Yeah. It's that kind of a thing. It's so bad it's funny. Like it's badness is comedic.
Yeah. From
the special effects to the bad dialogue to the ridiculous meandering nonsense plot to the lava lamp weapon of doom to the floating city,
the freeze time ray.
The freeze time ray. Yeah, I know. There's a bit where they're on a planet and it's like there's like a doom bomb counting down, and like they fend off the baddies, and like the Emperor shows up immediately afterwards, and they're like, we have to go. We only have 45 seconds. And he's like, blah, 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 monologuing the whole time. And then like at about the 45-second mark, he's like, it's okay. I have a time freezing ray.
Yeah. I have the quote up here. For the space of 3 minutes, every molecule on this planet will be immobilized. But after the third minute, the green ray loses its power. Time will flow once more and everything will explode. Like,
yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, man.
Yeah. All right. Then.
And he's like,
all right.
I don't even remember the
Captain
line.
Plot Device.
Like, being the Emperor has its perks. It's like, okay. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. What the fuck do you use that for when you're not saving the day, creepo? I mean,
but it's like exactly. It's like the bleep bloopiest of fucking sci-fi too. Like they walk into this Willy Wonka room full of like bubble machines, and they're like, "Look at all of these computers."
Yeah, no,
they
call them
entire
pre-programmed computers. They're pre-programmed.
Can you believe it?
What a novelty!
Oh man, I don't know. I love it so hard.
Yeah, I mean, we can bits and bob this shit at this point.
The shortest episode in the history of the show.
I mean, there's really not, I mean, in order to study this, to blow by blow it in a way that like would make it last. Yeah, you'd have to watch it more times than would allow it to be entertaining or funny.
I wanted to like pause it and write stuff down, not notes, but just the lines, because like it is like honestly so quotable for people like us, where it's like it's quotable in the sense of no one will get the quote, but you and your buds that do the quotes would like really find it funny because they're just like they're so bad, like the hey, it's the space cops kind of shit, But the lines are so throwaway and not like traditionally quotable that you'd have to like change them a little bit, to make them funny to your mates. And so you would have to watch it like 10 times. So you'd have to 100% watch it a million fucking times.
It's never going to pay off because nobody's ever going to watch this enough times.
No one's ever watched it once. Never happened. It's a shout out to the shout out to the Space Cowboy. I feel like that dude, the robot, is the original Space Cowboy. Fucking guys, fucking Texas hick accent.
Pretty much, yeah, with like a weird like butt plug head with like a cord sticking out of it.
Oh my god, dude!
I had forgotten that they pulled his wreckage, because he just gets like laced up by those cavemen or whatever.
Yeah, big time.
And like they're like everybody's getting ready to like move on, and like the ship, the planet blows up after the time ray wears off or whatever, and like nobody says a word about L. They're just like,
yeah,
all right, well, we gotta go do this stuff. And I was like, what the fuck, man? You guys are cold. Like I thought that was like your bro, man. I thought L was like your buddy. And then like the minute I thought that, the Emperor's like, oh yes, and one of our top scientists helped put together an old friend of yours.
And everyone's like, who could it be?
Yeah. Who?
What a surprise.
It's like rumors of my demise were greatly exaggerated. May as well have said that. I mean,
pretty much
walking out of nowhere.
I feel like, it turns out that was her boyfriend. Not in the, what was the one we were talking about?
The Bond chick, Carolyn Monroe?
Carolyn Monroe, yeah. Her boyfriend was in the suit, which I found really funny.
Yeah, and they dubbed his voice and her voice.
They dubbed everybody's voice. I was watching this and I was like, none of these voices seem to be working. And I remember we watched a bunch of trashy movies over the last couple of years, and a lot of times it was because it was like an Italian actor or something and they wanted an American accent or whatever, like all the normal stupid reasons. But I guess in this one they didn't want to spend the money to fly the actors to the studio to do the recordings. They just like grabbed randos and had them do it, which I just think is really funny. I think there's only like 2 actors in the whole movie that have the original voices. It's like, oh, there you go. So low budget, dude. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I thought from what I had understood, they overdubbed Carolyn Monroe because she's British.
Oh, okay.
They're like, oh, we're selling this to American audiences, so we don't want to.
That makes sense.
And I think it was the same case for Elle, because her boyfriend played him, but then they got another guy to overdo the accent, or do the Texan accent or whatever.
Yeah, the Nug says.
Yeah, but other than that, I just feel like in the process of doing that, they like set the whole dialogue of the movie off by like a fraction of a second, so everything
100%.
seems like it's dubbed.
Yeah. It seemed like a shitty dubbed kung fu movie. So 4 of the actors have their own voices. Everyone else was dubbed. There you go. But I want to talk about Marjo Gortner, which is the best fucking name ever.
Marjo Gortner. Yeah, let's talk about Marjo. Acton. Bad acting to acting.
Bad acting to acting. Like, his character was the weirdest fucking thing. Like, he was like nerdy mentad friend zone Han Solo or something. Like, I don't understand.
yeah, nerdy.
Like, oh, okay, buddy. He was totally friend zone Han Solo, and
Jedi,
I was so here for it, man. He's Ned Flanders' son, all grown up on a spaceship. Like, you're like the Flanders kids from The Simpsons. I feel like he's one of the Flanders kids.
Yeah, I got the vibe from him the first time I watched this movie, before he opened with cops, like in that scene, like when they're when those characters introduced, he's just like sitting there flying the ship, and he's got that face on, and I totally MST3K'd this in there. I don't have a penis.
he's a space eunuch. And
then immediately it was like cops. I was like, no, yeah, that's true. This man has no penis.
But I think, like, I don't know, man. The payoff for his character is so good. Where, like, I don't know, he like falls over and scrapes
I'll live
his knee.
forever.
Yeah, he scrapes his knee and he's like, just leave me.
Yeah, I know.
And then they walk
I've got
off,
a fatal abrasion.
And they do the turnaround, to turn around and look back at him wistfully, and he fucking disappears in like a green laser show. It's like a Pink Floyd laser show, and he just fucking disappears. Mm-hmm. That's so funny, man. Oh my god. I secretly love the idea of almost no one having watched this and listening to us jibber jabber about it, including Kev editing this. He's just like,
I hope it at least makes people curious enough to, like,
you gotta watch it.
Waste an hour and a half of their life or whatever the fuck the runtime of this shit is. I think, I don't want to, I'm not jumping ahead there, but I think it's worth your time to waste.
Oh, 100%.
To waste the time just to be like a there's like toy collectors that collect like the knockoffs, like whatever it is, whether it's like Mad Balls or fucking Star Wars shit, or
Mad
whatever.
Balls?
Like that. No, you don't remember Mad Balls, do you?
No, what's Mad Balls?
They're like these like balls, like a. Not testicles, but like, balls you can throw around. Like, they're kind of like Nerf balls, but they have like these like grotesque faces.
Oh, I remember those things. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. I think they're called Mad Balls. Anyways, like, they're toy collectors that will collect the they are now. They will collect the knockoffs as well as the real thing, and sometimes the knockoffs are worth more money because they're just so weird and rare.
I mean, that makes sense.
So this is kind of like, if you're like a Star Wars completionist, and you want to like watch those like shitty knockoff movies.
Totally,
it's worth your time, and it's fucking hilarious. It is really funny.
It's like the exact opposite of a Spaceballs. Like, Spaceballs is in the Star Wars universe, in my opinion, and I think this should also have a place.
Yeah, but again, Spaceballs is funny, but it's trying to be funny, and it's written to be
Yeah,
funny. This is not supposed to be funny. It's supposed to be very, very serious.
very serious
Yeah.
with all the Amazons and
So,
pink horses.
yes, yeah. So Marjoe Gordner is an interesting character. He was his parents raised him to be like he was like the youngest evangelist preacher. He was like a
Really?
little kid. Yeah, and he was an evangelist preacher. He's been like a daredevil, like he's just like this really, you know, wackily storied human being who's, done a bit of acting. He's recorded albums. He was an evangelist. He was a daredevil. He was like all these different things.
It sounds like his final form is like that weird, creepy cult dude from like Mandy or something. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, he would have been perfect for that, for
right?
that part. It's perfectly believable. Yeah. Yeah, I believe he has some weird, like, institute, like some weird self-help institute that, like, freaks its patients out with giant doses of fucking psychedelics and like,
Dude, mega LSD. I love
there's
that.
like there's like cannibalism and like awful shit going on. I would buy that. I don't think he's actually a creeper like that, but he would
No,
sell that
no, no.
part
We're
very
just gonna
well.
push that agenda. His name is a combination of Mary and Joseph. Mayor Joe. A fact
Yeah.
his parents exploited during the child evangelist period of his life. Okay. I
Yep.
mean, now I kind of feel bad for the dude. Like, I mean, he's probably made the most of it, but that's pretty shit, having some dickhead parents push you out onto a stage to be a preacher at 4 years old. Like, come on,
Yeah,
dude.
no, and
Sideshow
he
bullshit.
he understood that he was being exploited and, kind of broke ways with his parents and all that stuff. So it
Sure,
wasn't like
yeah.
he was, duped until the end or whatever. Like
No, no.
he figured out the jig. But yeah, I mean it's an interesting there's like a
Totally
documentary
interesting.
about him. If you're
Oh,
if you're
really?
curious, there's a documentary about this guy that, talks about his life. That was also made like around the same time of this movie. It was like 70 something. It was in the 70s.
Yeah, right. There's some really weird shit going on in the movie worlds back in these days, man.
Interesting
Really
guy,
weird shit.
not
Yeah,
a good
totally.
actor. At least not in this movie.
Not a very great actor, no. No. And then, we're gonna, I mean, I guess, like, ultimately, this is what happens when they say, let's make a sci-fi movie starring a Bond girl, right? Like, I liked her. She was giving it her all, but it was a weird, let's make a random movie for no reason in a space bikini movie, right?
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I don't think she could carry it
No.
if that's
I
what they
feel
were
like Carrie
going
Fisher
for.
could have done it. Like, obviously, she didn't have to because of Leia, but
I mean, I feel like Carolyn Monroe could have done it had there been like an actual
on her
plot
script or
and
something. Yeah,
and
that's fair.
yeah, a script and like some decent direction. Um, this really seemed like they just kind of like let these actors, like kind of make it up. Like
Well, and it was
yeah, you're
also
out
the like,
here. It's
yeah,
cold, so you're naturally wearing a figure skater outfit, and yeah, you're
with
gonna run
stomach cut
around
out.
and do some shit for a little while, and you're gonna come back, and the green dude's not gonna let you back on the ship, and you're gonna die. But the robot's
Like,
gonna
yeah,
help you, and
all right,
you guys are gonna
and
make
go,
snow angels together in the snow. It's gonna be sweet.
dude.
You're like, okay,
when
you
when Elle the robot is on an ice planet, this is before Empire Strikes Back, but I thought that he was going to be like climb into my body like a tauntaun, before the hand holding thing. He's like, I'll keep you warm. And I was like, how is he going to do this? And I immediately thought Tauntaun, but it would have been so
I
amazing
mean,
if the origins of the Tauntaun thing were this movie before Empire. I would have, would have been too perfect.
it would have made more sense. He's like, well, I'm a robot, and I can like, I can become inefficient and radiate a bunch of heat, and I'll like, you can like
Yeah.
snuggle up with me,
I'll
and
Optimus
like,
Prime you. Yeah, totally.
if we're lucky, we'll make it through the night. That would have made more sense than like, like I can monitor your heart signals from here, and
Yeah. Well, he's like lie down facing up, and I was like, is he gonna like robot lie on top of her and
Lie
be
on
a
top of
creeper?
her,
Like,
yeah.
I totally was like, that's
No,
okay.
but
Like,
they're like so awkwardly like placed. Like he's like a little like like up the hill from her, and like they're like really far apart, and like even the like hand grip is like awkward. Like it's just
it was very Quaker, man. It was very like put the board between the people in the marriage bed, Quaker bullshit, you know?
it was very like the actors were probably like, should we like embrace or like get closer? And they're like, no, we can't waste the film. Just
No,
keep
he's
going,
a
just
robot.
like that. Just just go. Say the lines. Yeah.
It's cold out here. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, fucking Drax at home is like, I'm gonna betray you. And then the fucking
Yeah,
acting
yeah.
dude is like, yeah, I can see the
Ha
future
ha!
of this was happening.
I'm
And
a
she's
bad
like, wait,
guy
you can see
now.
the future and you never told me? He's like, yeah, it's illegal to change the future. So I'm just gonna change the future. It's like, fucking what?
What? Yeah, I know.
Oh, it's fucking great, man. It's the amount of random fucking bullshit plot armor that gets pulled out of nowhere is just every time I was cracking the fuck up. Every time.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. It's just so fucking silly. It's like a movie kids made up, and they like made
It really
spaceships out of
is.
like construction paper and like paper mache and Christmas lights and shit, and it's like went ahead and did it with like an 8 millimeter
Did the big
camera.
budget.
Like it's and then somebody like adapted that movie at a slightly larger budget.
Exactly.
And didn't change
Did you ever
anything
watch
about it. Just
did you ever watch Dexter's Lab back in the day on Cartoon Network?
oh yeah, omelette de fromage.
Dude, I love Dexter. So I downloaded some
Mhm.
Dexter totally legally. And the kids have been watching it and really
Totally
enjoying
legally.
it. Totally legally. So the kids have been watching
Uh-huh.
Dexter and enjoying it. And like I never realized it, but there's an episode of Dexter from one of the seasons where I guess like a 9-year-old kid sent in an audio recording of an episode of Dexter that he made up, and the gang just decided to make an episode. And so it's like it's just this kid pretending to be Dexter, and it's like it is literally this. It's like the worst plot ever. But
That
they just
totally
like
rings
true
a
to
bell.
life made it
I
into a
remember
real
that.
episode, and it's like kind of great for that reason. So I feel like it's 100% that.
Yeah, I mean that's what it feels like. It's like
It really does. It really does.
they gave some kids some stuff and they made some props and then they like acted out a movie over the course of like 2 hours or whatever, and they edited it down and released it, and then whoever the director was like, this has potential.
It's perfect.
Get me Christopher Plummer.
And the Hoff. I love that Christopher Plummer just got a free ticket to Italy too. I was like, what is he doing in this movie?
Wait, where are you filming this? I'm in.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, that's Star Crash. That's
Star Crash.
1979? 1970? 79.
I've seen 79 and 78.
78. The 1978 masterpiece.
Yeah.
And when you look through all of the people with anything to do with this movie that are not David Hasselhoff and Plummer, they all had no career after this movie. Like, this is the movie.
I definitely recognized Joe Spinell, the guy that played Zartharn.
Drax at Home?
The baddie. Yeah.
Oh, no.
No. The like
Joe Spinell.
The caped Dracula.
Darth Navarro.
Dude. Darth Navarro, yeah.
Yeah, I guess he was, yeah, you're right. He was in like Taxi Driver, Rocky, Godfather. He's good friends with my dad.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Stallone.
Yeah, I definitely recognize him from movies of yore.
Some stuff.
Always sort of plays a spooky looking shady dude for the most part.
No doubt. Speaking of the Stallones, when I found out that Redford died, I sent a message to Nick Marr being like, "You did it, man. They haven't confirmed cause of death, so it was definitely you and your knife." You poor bastard. We lost Redford.
I was partially tempted to be like, let's do a Redford movie this week. because
yeah, with Nick Marv,
and to annoy the shit out of Nick Marv.
Totally. Yeah, I also was tempted, but we already did his best movie, Spy Game. So what's the point? R.I.P. Mr. Redford.
Possibly in weeks to come.
So we don't know what we're doing next week. Probably a Redford with Nick Marv. Probably not. There was a one. Hang on. Let me look it up. You've probably seen it. I really want to do it.
I do want to cover that John Candy documentary.
Oh, hell yeah. Isn't it out soon? It's like on Netflix or some shit, right?
I think it's on Prime, but yeah, it's out soon.
Yeah, okay.
Not out yet, but it's out soon.
No, I'm totally down.
I just watched have you ever come across Hacksmith Industries on YouTube?
No.
They're like these Canadian dudes that try to build Canadian maker dudes that have like a big studio, and they try to like bring like real, superhero stuff to life, that kind of shit.
Okay.
Like make stuff, like Iron Man armor and like shit like that.
Yeah. I've probably seen them, maybe just not by name. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you've probably seen them. Anyways, they were approached by Colin Hanks, and I should have led with this because now his name is not Deadpool. The producer of the director and producer of the John Candy movie, but Deadpool.
Yeah, Colin Hanks.
Why the fuck can't I think? Colin Hanks is not Deadpool though.
Oh, Ryan Reynolds.
Yes, Ryan Reynolds is the producer. Colin Hanks is the director.
Gotcha.
They approached the Hacksmith dudes to remake a replica of the like blown up, destructed car from Trains, Planes, and Automobiles. But still have it like drivable and like still have the radio work and all this stuff. So they they put together this whole thing with it was pretty cool.
Totally. Scavenger's Reign is the one I was thinking about.
Oh yeah, that's great.
I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard good things. It's like
unfortunately canceled after one season.
One season animated. Yeah, you know how it is.
It was really good.
Yeah, I want to check that one out. I think that would be cool. Maybe show, maybe not. But in terms of recommendations, we kind of already said we'd recommend it. I would probably more than most things that we've done, I would recommend this just because of how fucking terrible it is and how terribly good it is. So I had never heard of this, and if you're like me, you should 100% check this out. It's fucking so bad. And you said it was on Tubi for free in the States. It was not on Tubi over here, so.
Yeah, it's on Tubi for free, and I'm not sure if it's free on YouTube because I have premium, or if it's just free on YouTube and you can also watch it on another thing with a bunch of advertisements. But either way, it's worth it. It's definitely worth a watch. It's not good. It's terrible, but it is. It is. Yeah, it's so bad. It's genuinely funny.
So bad, it's bad.
And memorable, like after you watch it,
100%.
Oh my God, that guy. It'll give you a whole new canon of shit to joke about with yourself or whoever you watch.
Absolutely. That no one will get at all. There was a random Nuggety Bob.
There is a cult following for this, for sure.
I could totally see that. Yeah, I could totally see that. There was a Nuggety Bob that I thought was kind of worth bringing up. So I saw it was like the composer or whatever the music was by John Barry, and I love kind of like John Barry's got some kind of like croony, like loungy music kind of songs that are just in my repertoire. But I guess this movie bombed so hard that no one ever even like knew it existed, and he took some of the songs from this or like the motifs from this and brought it into Out of Africa, the Robert Redford movie. So there's like some really weird connective tissue to Redford here, which I kind of like. And the idea of the dude reusing motifs from like the worst sci-fi movie ever into like Oscar award winning fucking Robert Redford Meryl Streep movie, I love. I kind of want to watch it now to see if I recognize the shitty theme song.
It's like we didn't know there would be the internet and stuff, kind of faux pas where
exactly
they didn't It's like the model of the floating city that they didn't realize would be seen in 4K.
100%. The guy's all hungover, and he's like, I don't really want to work today. I'll just grab that sci-fi shit and use it for this movie. It's like, okay.
yeah, or it's like, yeah, I'm not inspired, and then I'm just gonna go back and listen to some of the stuff that I did, and be like, oh yeah, this is good.
I like it.
Oh yeah, this is for them. It's for that movie that nobody saw. That's not even like for the longest time. This movie wasn't even available to see. Like it wasn't on.
Sure.
You know, I don't think it ever actually made it to VHS or DVD. It wasn't until
I feel like it would have done so well as a cult video rental movie.
Yeah, no, I don't think it was. I think it's more recently that it became available, if I'm remembering properly. But
yeah, well, I mean, there was the poster. I saw maybe it wasn't the actual poster. If you look in the imagery, there's like they painted the spaceship upside down on the original poster, but there's another poster.
Yes.
That legit has a Millennium Falcon on it. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah, no, a bunch of the foreign movie posters just like literally ripped off Star Wars.
Yeah, which I think is kind of funny.
There's one that has a Millennium Falcon on it. There's one that has Falcon. Like it's like pretty much the exact same thing as like the American Star Wars movie poster. Yeah. Only it's like L the robot is like where Darth Vader would be.
Sure.
And it's like Marjo Gortner and Carolyn Monroe are like wearing white robes and like flashing a blaster.
Yeah.
Like it's.
But if you saw that on a movie, fucking on like a VHS in a video store, you'd snatch that shit up faster than fucking whatever. Like you would have watched the shit out of that.
I would buy if I could find that poster. I would buy it right now.
Oh, totally. Especially the whatever
the. That would put it in a prominent space just because it's so, again, it's like collecting the weird, janky ripoffs.
Yeah.
The weird, janky ripoff toys. Yeah.
So we moved backwards in time with our time pausing device to Nuggets, but highly recommend. It even has lightsabers. And a giant. I'm sorry. I don't know why I can't stop talking about this.
The first green lightsaber, too. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. The fucking giant bolt titty nippled fucking Godzilla robot. What the fuck?
The planet with like the Amazon ladies.
The Planet of the Apes with the like 50-story
super
fucking giant titted robot.
Giant titted robot. There's some great like claymation shit going on in this.
Holy shit. And those two fucking Ninja Blender whatever things at the end.
The dumb Ninja Blender robot things, yeah.
So anyways, that's enough. That's enough of this fucking movie. Tune in next week for something else. The fucking
or not.
I keep flipping through the imagery. Like the bad guy, fucking Dave Navarro's ship was just like a giant robot hand, like for no reason whatsoever.
Yes, for no reason whatsoever.
Like attack the other ship, and the thing goes like closes into a fist.
It's like fully ready to like grope a pair of robot nuts of the same ilk.
100%. 100%.
Upward point. It's upward facing. It's a gripping. It's
ready for a teabag.
It's ready. It's ready to do it. It's ready to have a equally proportional set of robot nuts dropped into it for some growth.
Exactly. Thanks for joining us for this shit show.
Their leather jockstrap, of course.
And yes, exactly. We'll see you next week for something. Something to be determined. Something good. Something as good as this. You didn't even know we were doing this.
We'll see you next week for Insert Here.
Insert movie here. All right. Catch you later.
Bye-bye.
And that's going to wrap up this week's episode. You can find the show notes at ebd.fm/episodes/320. Not quite as cool as 420, but still pretty cool. Thanks for joining us. If you would like to hit us up on the grams, we are at EBD Podcast. We also never look at Facebook, but the same address. Join in the conversation. If you wouldn't mind recommending us to people that you think would find the show good, that would be amazing. Everyone that has done so in the past, thank you so much. We love you lots, and we really appreciate you sticking with us and the shenanigans. So we look forward to many more. We have a Patreon. I think it's patreon.com/EBD podcast. And thanks for joining us for Star Crash, the shit showiest of all movies. And we'll see you next week for something else. Talk to you soon.
beady. Stop into it.